Welcome to the Region 9 Development Commission, a regional unit of government serving South Central Minnesota. As a result of winning the Energizing Rural Communities Phase 1 prize, we are committed to furthering our efforts of connecting rural communities in our region to clean energy opportunities and initiatives. In our region, agriculture and manufacturing function as key economic drivers. With historical investments and incentives becoming available for bioenergy and bio-based production, our goal is to ensure our farmers and rural communities are prepared to navigate this new emerging landscape. With the emergence of the clean energy transformation, many industries are working to decarbonize and reduce greenhouse gas emissions throughout their operations. These efforts to decarbonize across the value chain have driven technological advancements and innovations, revealing fresh markets and new opportunities to implement impactful change. Our region's agricultural industry is a powerhouse of economic potential. As new markets emerge, a heightened perspective is placed on locally produced commodities that would otherwise be exported from the community. Agriculture is essential to the growth and well-being of South Central Minnesota. It fuels the local economy, providing jobs and supporting local businesses. With abundant natural resources and a strong work ethic, our farmers drive growth and open doors for our agricultural communities to thrive. During Phase 1 and through collaboration with our partners, Region 9 was awarded an A rating as a Bioeconomic Opportunity Zone, or BDO Zone for short. The BDO Zone recognition serves as a beacon signaling to the global bioeconomy that we are ready for investment and innovation, particularly for the communities of St. James, Le Sueur, and Waseca. The center point of this assessment took place in St. James due to their commitment to the clean energy transition and openness to innovation. With the rise of the green economy, agricultural areas are poised to benefit from state and federal funding opportunities to leverage their feedstocks into biofuels and bio-based products. How do you see St. James's involvement in this growing space, and what impact do you foresee in connecting farmers and rural communities to bio-based investments?
My name is Brianna Sanders. I am the Economic Development Director for the City of St. James. I actually come from an agricultural background. My family has been farming for about 3 generations. And then, I was born and raised in St. James, and so I know the community pretty well. St. James has always been a pretty big agricultural and manufacturing community. We're pretty much based in those kind of industries. So I think we do have space for kind of these new and innovative products and, using those feedstocks for something new. We do have a lot of byproduct that comes from that farming operation. And so using that for new and green infrastructure, green economy is definitely something that we're poised to do. I think the farmers definitely are interested in something new and to connect that to, improving our local economy and maybe closing that circle a little bit in their farming operations. I think everyone in the community would be very excited to see that happen.
How would you describe the BDO zone and the impact or future impacts it has had on St. James?
I think the BDO zone for the City of St. James has definitely been kind of that educational point of knowing what products are out there and kind of what our levels are at for, the opportunity for some of these new biofuels, bio-based products. The future impacts, we're wanting to get more into the green economy field. We're definitely, ready for that kind of industry. Even with our agricultural background, we're interested in those new innovative, practices and, trying something new and that can also be cost effective and also good for the environment. No one's against that. Just, seeing how it works, and with the new federal funding coming available for some of these opportunities, I think it's definitely will persuade some of our farmers into that field. A lot of it is a high sticker price, a lot of upfront capital, and having those opportunities at the state and federal level will encourage some of our farmers to maybe look at something new.
With the rise of the green economy, agricultural areas are poised to benefit from state and federal funding opportunities to leverage their feedstocks into biofuels and bio-based products. How do you see LeSueur's involvement in this growing space, and what impact do you foresee in connecting farmers and rural communities to bio-based investments?
My name is Joe Roby, and I serve as the City Administrator for the City of LeSueur. When asked about LeSueur's involvement in the growing space of biofuels and bio-based products, the City of LeSueur already has a decade-long history in this economy. The Hometown Bioenergy Site, which has operated in the City of LeSueur within the city limits for a little over a decade now, converting corn stover and agricultural byproducts into electricity and now into renewable natural gas. So I would say LeSueur has already stepped into that space, and so when our partners at Region 9 approached us about the BDO Zone project, certainly eager to join the conversation, share what we've learned, ask some questions, and see where we might continue to grow within this space.
How do you see the introduction of green economy initiatives such as biodigesters and other facilities affecting your community?
The LeSueur community has had this conversation for over a decade now, and there are certainly some challenges that come with that. And the most important aspect of any new industry, whether it's a green economy business or any other significant industry, is open and active dialogue and communication with the community and also with the development, maintaining a strong partnership and open lines of communication with the new business and in turn with the community absolutely goes a long way toward establishing trust, and that's certainly something that we would look to here in growing into that space in the future if we're given the opportunity to do so. From a development space, I see my job as trying to say yes in the interest of our community as often as I can. And we share information with our community members about our general economic development, about sustainability, wherever we can. And so hosting those kind of community dialogues will be absolutely critical going forward.
In rural Minnesota, the future is bright. With a foundation built on agricultural, sustainability, and community, we offer a unique and exciting opportunity for our communities and investors. Join us in driving growth and innovation. Contact us today to learn more.